Robert.
Robert, I hate this rock.
George Lucas.
Oh my
George
gosh, it's
Foreman.
real.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Indeed.
That is so cursed.
Leslie Nielsen.
Liam Neeson.
We watched Naked Gun 2 last night. It was
a lot of
really,
fun.
really good. Before we can get into any personal anecdotes like that, welcome to Kazador's Guide to the Cosmos. We're back at it again, episode 16. We're about to live up to our name. But before we can get into any of that, we got to go around the horn and introduce our players, starting with TheropodArt.
Hi, hello, it's me, ya boy, TheropodArt. Been really busy lately, unfortunately not with a lot of internet stuff, a lot of life stuff. New job, my lizard was about to die, but they're better now. If you want to help me with that, here's a GoFundMe link. I need to, upkeep is rather difficult. We're pretty much in the clear in terms of care, but the thing with recovering animals, anything can go wrong at any time. So every dollar helps, and if you can't donate, sharing helps. Yeah, that. If you want to see some art, just TheropodArt, Blue Sky, Lizard Fun Bags. If you want to see the naughty stuff, I promise I'll get back onto Twitch on my own thing. We got stuff cooking, but life needs to smoothen out. If you like this D&D stuff, it happens on Tuesdays too. Same bad time, same bad place for Vecna, Eve of Ruin. It's been a really long eve of ruining. I don't know where I'm going with this. Pretty scatterbrained today. Pretty scatterbrained, but yeah, that's me. That's all I got.
Yeah. Up next, we've got XanillisGrimm.
Whoa,
Wait a minute.
that's me.
That is
Crazy.
the whole chat.
Yeah, I'm here. You can see what I'm up to on my Blue Sky at XanillisGrimm at Blue Sky. We have a bit of a shorter session today to do a little bit of a time crunch, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. That's me.
Right on. Up next, we've got Tixdixl.
Howdy! You can find me all over the internet at Tixdixl. I'm gonna be real, you're more gonna find stuff just the cosplay related. Go check it out, don't.
It's very cool.
Saturday over at Burnout Vaughn's channel for some more No Level Extra, and then Monday at the Amusing Thalia's channel for some more Deltarune. Come check it out. Come support them. They're cool people. Yeah.
Connor,
Alright.
if you reload the page, it resets the grass.
Gotcha.
I don't know why it does that.
Very odd. But up next, we've got Citric King.
Hi, hello, I'm Cedric. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Citric King, everywhere being mainly Blue Sky, then stuff like Instagram, Tumblr, or Twitter if you want to see a dead account. Just got done with our, at least my part, in our year-long Candlekeep game. Still, I believe we have one more group for that like multi-tier boss fight. We need to check which channel is going to be. But other than that, I've been kind of busy, so not posting much on my end, but I intend to fix that sooner or later. But yeah, if you want to see that, keep an eye as always in my socials, again, mainly Blue Sky. But that would be pretty much me.
And of course, we couldn't do any of this without our wonderful GM, Amusing Thalia.
Hi, I'm her. I'm here on Fridays. I'm on my channel on Mondays. I do things on Thursdays. We're cooking. But you can always find me every other Thursday doing TTRPG stuff with my friends Ray and Aqua. And on every other Sunday, you can also find me usually on Burnout Vaughn's channel, hosted by the lovely Saris. That's it. Thanks, Connor.
Hang on. I gotta get my boys down here.
Man,
The boys.
The boys.
Boys!
They're up
There
there.
are some boys there.
I just
The
looked up
boys
there
are
and
back
it's
downstairs.
pitch dark upstairs. We'll go turn on some lights for them during intros. But yeah, you know what's going on. May or may not, depending. Stream some repo for Friday Funhouse after we get finished with the art stream. We will see how much time we have, but yes. Other than that, you know what's up. Stream schedule as normal. Tomorrow, Unexpectables, Gateway, one shot, technically, but also canon. Don't worry about it. You'll see. But in the meanwhile, yes, this episode of Kazador's Guide was brought to you in part by Beard Sorcery.
Beard Sorcery.
That's right. I've been using Beard Sorcery products for a good long while now, and they keep my beard healthy, hydrated, and smelling great. And if you or the whiskered person in your life is looking for some beard care products this holiday, head on over to beardsorcery.com. Use code DistortionDevil. You can save 10% on your order. As well, check out Bones Coffee Company. If you want to curl up with a nice warm cuppa, then head on over to Bones Coffee Company. Use code DistortionDevil and you can save 10 to 15% on your order. Perhaps. And also we can...
Baha, indeed.
Baha, yes.
Beer.
Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Within the city of Sigil, at the supposed center of the cosmos, the crew of the Homewrecker find themselves embroiled within the varied machinations of those who would see them harmed. In the depths of the hive, a desperate and heroic rescue of the first mate Xoruk is mounted. Led by Marsh, Vex smashes through the front door, and without any further ado, initiative having been rolled, except for Vex, I want to see where you, feel free to roll initiative for us, end up on the list.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Gotta love roll 20.
Believe that.
I do genuinely love roll 20. I just don't know why it takes so long sometimes with your dice.
Natural 1 for a total of 12.
Natural 1 for a total of 12. I will
There
give
are
Total of
farming.
2.
Do
I'm
you-
sorry.
don't
I
you-
looked at the wrong. Total of
Don't
2.
you have advantage on initiative for danger sense?
Do I?
I
You're
don't know.
at least
You-
part barbarian, aren't you?
Nope.
No.
No barbarian.
Then ignore me.
You're good.
You could use your ability, Connor, if you wanted.
It's true. I could and I will. I will give.
Yeah.
Will give Vex advantage. Okay.
7.
Not a natural one.
It's not a natural
Not a
1.
natural one.
7.
You're just standing there aura farming.
Yeah.
Especially because you're a paladin.
You get it, Aura?
Aura farming.
Thank you, Citric, for explaining the. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it's a very important part of any joke to explain it. Otherwise, like, you have to get the point across.
Rot, go first.
Get the fuck in there.
As Vex rushes forward, Vex, to kick things off, I would like you to describe what it looks like for everyone else, Vex smashing through the front door. What the intro to the scene is, and where Rot can kind of launch off from.
Sure. Storming straight up to the door, Vex with one hand takes their thrower and cleaves the door in half, if you'll allow me.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
just cleaves through it, and as they take 2 very, very determined and direct steps inside, they look around, and if there's I do have to ask, those are creatures and/or beings inside, yeah?
To give you a quick description of everything around you, as you have rushed into the depths of the hive and following Marsh's guidance, found a small hideout house. Basically, it's a almost shack-like, and it is nestled between several other buildings. There's kind of dry orange brown ground with some lichen and moss and stuff growing on it around the pathway, and as you there's like a little almost porch, and sleeping on the porch right next to you right now is a like strange dog-like thing. It is a dog in the sense that it has paws and a mouth and is vaguely in that shape, but it is fiendish in nature, a chitinous tongued creature that is just starting to rouse from the situation. Inside, after having cleaved through the door and smashed in, there is a pile of bones, it looks like, just on the floor here. And on the far side in front of the door, starting to pick itself up, is an emaciated gray body whose limbs, the arms or the hands and feet, have either been replaced or naturally grow as thin spines and spikes. It has a disturbingly humanoid face as it stretches out from its bulbous body and peers over at you. You hear the flush of water and what sounds like shifting in this room over here, and you hear banging from the other room back here.
I will turn and look over my shoulder into my companions. I will say, "It looks like we have company. Stay alert."
Hakka
Right.
will nod.
Go first.
Mhm.
For the outside, there's a little market shop, and the person over here is just kind of like looking over at you all with curiosity. There's what looks like a kind of gray, green-skinned, hunched humanoid form that's just kind of sitting on a bench watching you all over here. And there's some folks listening to someone play some music from this gazebo, just like over here.
Average day in Sigil.
Mm-hmm. Rot, what do you want to do?
First of all, the thing here you mentioned is the dog-like thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Dog.
Does it look- Does it look hostile at all?
It is starting to pick itself up off the ground. It's like shaking itself. Its mouth is opening up and a long tail is starting to lash out. It's looking definitely confused, and it is turning towards Vex, and its mouth is opening, and saliva is starting to drip out.
Pretty. Yeah. Rot. Keep 30 feet. Perfect. Rod will move to the side of Vex as and looking the inside of the room. Not all that sure about what to do, but realizing situation might escalate quickly. You will see as immediately Rod starts to sprout the white tendrils that make this mesh of fake sinew on top of their body, making their figure grow and bulk up. As I am using, where are you? Here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ooh.
As the sinew and bone and tendons start to grow and wrap around your body, your form is bolstered. That's an action, I believe.
As an action,
Any bonus action?
for sure. The same tendrils keep extending, not just to Rod's body, but to the staff in their hand. As bonus action, Shillelagh.
Hell yeah.
And
As
for now,
spines of bone begin to protrude from the wooden staff.
and you get the sensation that the changes to Rod's body have not stopped, and since you have seen them in combat before, you can assume there is more to come. But for now, they're in a state of transformation.
Hell yeah.
That's going to
Hell
be
yeah,
my
hell
turn.
yeah. Awesome. Great turn. There is the finishing of a flush sound, the sound that something that sounds like shattering porcelain, and kind of slamming out of the door here, getting herself ready, equipping a bunch of daggers, a few of them still kind of hanging off of a sheath, a bandolier hanging on the couch. She kind of grabs it and shoulders it over, begins to wheel, and her whole action is getting ready. As the Marlith begins to exit the bathroom. Only at the moment Rot would be the person to hear it and understand is, speaking Abyssal, playtime already. And that is going to be her turn. Moving to Marsh is going to pull out a little leaf sword.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
little guy.
And is going to rush forward.
I can't wait for it to be
Double check their
revealed.
speed.
It deals 1 damage, but it has the Vorpal property.
Oh god. Can actually make its way up, so it kind of rushes up to the dog thing. And is going to make an attack roll. Oop. Left that over there. Misses. Just...
Oh.
It's not really a miss, it just it's a leaf. It scrapes along the chitinous outside and doesn't really do anything. That is Marsh's turn. Jujubisha. We're going to flash inside into where Xoruk, the individual who captured you, opened the door not knowing that you were there. And if I remember correctly, you grabbed them and are currently grappling them, correct?
Yes.
They're going to fight with you for a little bit, and then you see them look over back towards the other room. And with your experience being a Gith, you know when a creature is speaking to another creature telepathically, just the way that they kind of pause, look over. It's probably not their primary way of communicating, but you can very quickly tell that's what they're doing when that happens. After they finish communicating, they look back over at you and they kind of snarl. Their eyes kind of go that hypnotic sort of multicolor again. And when you think that they're about to try to hypnotize you, you kind of blink to close your eyes, keep it from happening. There's a warping feeling and a whoosh sound. And they're going to reappear at the far end of the room using their action to teleport.
Gotcha.
That is all they can do, actually. They don't really have bonus actions that they can do if they're not attacking. So as they do that, they're actually going to reach down and pull out what looks like a silver metal canister of some kind and begin to activate runes along the outside of it. That is their turn. Xoruk, you're up.
Okay. Xoruk, I suppose we'll try to charge him.
There, I will say, to give you an idea, that thing right in front of you is a creature. This is that bone-like, large, bestial entity that pounced on you last time. It seemed to have been guarding the door. So to rush after trying to charge them, you will provoke an attack of opportunity from this thing.
Okay, if that's the case, then he will just stay there.
Yeah, makes sense.
Swing.
Oh,
Yeah, that hurt.
God
That
damn.
hits.
It hasn't had a chance to move, right?
Nope, no. Absolutely.
this still
You get all
crits.
you get all your stuff on it. Yep.
Oh, you fucked up.
Oh, sorry. Does he have his items? I totally forgot to ask.
I
don't think he has his items. So I think that he'll
you don't have any of your items. You are currently wielding the equivalent of just like a long metal needle kind of thing.
We'll
It
use that for damage.
functions as a dagger.
Dagger plus additional D4. So
29
7 damage.
so that-
And then sneak attack.
7 plus sneak attack for 18 points of damage. It
Okay. Good.
it stabs into this thing, and despite a lot of extra planar creatures that you're used to, it is just bone. It's animated bone, and the needle you're holding shatters some of it, seemingly not having resistance to not magical.
He's gonna keep swinging at it. 25 to hit
25 hits,
for 8 damage.
8 more damage.
And then we get the bonus action offhand
Mm-hmm.
for 15 to hit.
15. I think that just yeah, it misses, not by much, but it misses. It scrapes along this thing's outside. It is animated bone, but it is also animated bone. There's a little bit of magic enhancement to
And
it
then-
as you scrape along it.
Dread Ambusher extra attack.
Oh yeah,
25 to hit.
Absolutely.
7 plus 4. Just a 4, not the plus 3. So that's 11.
11. You got it.
And that's all Xoruk's actions.
As you break your way out of the room, going to follow after this person, this big bone creature gets up and like slams onto the ground in front of you, kind of hop back and begin to tear into that instead, carving and cracking different bones along its body. It is now, funny enough, that thing's turn, as it is going to turn towards you, shaking itself up. It is going to just attempt to get low, and then with its large mandible-like jaw thing that it has going on, it's going to attempt to gore you with its tusks.
What the
Okay.
fuck is that?
That's what that is.
It's that thing.
What a weird fucking dog.
Check out this crazy dog I found.
First one I think is a miss. The first one's only a 14 to hit.
Yeah, even without armor, that's a miss.
Yeah. Yep. 14 to hit misses. That was just shit roll on its part. The other one is a 28 to hit. It rolled nearly max.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep, absolutely hits. And it's gonna slam itself into you, kind of trying to pin you against the wall. And let me double check this thing's damage. Plus 5. It's gonna be 16 points of damage.
Ooh, what kind of damage?
Piercing.
Piercing, got it.
And I need to make a strength saving throw.
24.
24. You feel as this thing buries into you, it's trying to like shake you and knock you to the ground with the weight of the blow. And you, with all of your training and strength, manage to stay on your feet. As it, where your head would have been, slams its paw down as it's trying to continue the assault. That is going to be the Vlazik's turn into Hakka.
All right. Wait a minute. Let me just check something. Oh yeah. Okay. Hakka's gonna walk forward. Make sure I measured that properly. Okay, got 5 more feet of movement. I can see this bitch, right? From this angle. Yeah, Hakka would kind of, with urgency, kind of run forward and just be like, "We have dealt with rivals, enemies, and world-ending threats. You," trying to make pointed eye contact with this Merilith and other creatures in this room, "are a mere distraction, and you will be dealt with as such." Channel Divinity, Pat to the Grave on the Merilith, so it is vulnerable to its next source of damage. And also, Vex, your hammer begins to glow turquoise with my bonus action, Holy Weapon.
Ooh, thank you.
And then I'll just back off another 5 feet with the last 5 feet of my movement, and that's the Hakka turn, baby.
Vex, for just a moment, a turquoise specter appears, just next to you, before almost nodding and then decorporating into mist and wrapping itself around your weapon.
Action, bonus action movement. That's all I got.
Action, bonus action movement into
and talking shit, which is a free action.
And talking
for Hakka.
shit, which is a free action. The creature that is picking itself up off the ground, the gray spiked creature, which you notice actually has a couple wounds on it, is going to step forward, and it's going to balance on 3 of its spindly limbs and hold the other one out and fire it like a harpoon towards Vex.
Shield is up.
Ooh, that's a bad roll. I think that's only a 14 to hit.
Not even close.
As shield up, ping, off the shield, it kind of lets out a... It actually just lets out a... sound, and that's it for its turn. It can't do its other things if it misses its attack. And that is going to bring us to Kazador.
All right. Kazador is going to stride forward with purpose. Yeah, I'll shove myself right into this spot right here. Gonna look over at the snake lady who's unsheathing all these weapons, and he's just gonna shake his head slowly. He's gonna tap the Staff of Power onto the ground, and I'm going to use a couple charges from it. I believe it is 5 charges. Yes, I'm going to use 5 charges from the Staff of Power. And I will cast Wall of Force.
Hell yeah.
Around the bathroom.
Are you just doming her?
I'm just trapping her in the bathroom.
Oh.
I would like you to draw the wall for me, and absolutely, that's great.
Not to meta, but she is vulnerable to her next source of damage, so... Wait, how long does that last? Until the end of your next turn.
End of next turn, got it.
So...
There we go. Just like that. Just a boom, right in front of the bathroom exit.
There's barely any visible action of any kind. There's a faint shimmer ripple of the air in front of her. So you're kind of cock her head like, huh? For a second.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to activate Trance of Order. And as Kazador's form begins to glow and crackle with this somewhat copper-colored energy, he just says into the room, "I am Commodore Kazador Rain of the KSS Homewrecker, and you have my crewmate. Release him, and I will consider letting the lot of you live.
Roll an intimidation check.
I would like to use my forceful presence to gain advantage on this.
Absolutely.
That's an 18.
It's an 18. You
Which is actually a 20 because of Trance of Order.
Yep, because of Trance of Order.
Nice.
The hag sitting on the bench over here kind of looks over like, oh! And there is definitely some attention being garnered as one of the individuals who's watching kind of like, oh, and the music from over in the gazebo starts to die down. The Marlith, just for a moment, the blades like hesitate, but you do not see the reaction from the other room as the door is closed.
All right, whatever happens next is up to them. That's my turn.
Abso-fucking-lutely. The dog is going to finish waking itself up. It's not actually a dog. It's a Canaloth. It's a horrible Yugoloth monstrosity, and it is going to woof. It's going to shake itself, pick itself up, and this thing does not have rational thought. I roll for attacks with creatures like this. So 1-2 marsh, 3-4 rot, 5-6 vex.
Before that, I want to use my reaction. Because they are within 10 feet of me, in starting their turn, I can use my reaction to hit them with my halo. And because I have my Chthonic Entity up, it's double the damage dice, which is 2d10.
Is it a save or just straight damage?
See, I think it is Constitution save. Yes.
Constitution save, you got it. Making sure I have damage down. Cool. 5. Constitution save from them. Whoa, that's a natural 20.
Then nothing happens.
For now. But yeah, nothing happens this time. It isn't even half, right? It's just Saber Suck.
If it succeeds, yep, it's Saber Suck.
Saber Suck. Okay, cool. I mean, it's kind of free damage, but yeah, that is its turn. It is going to, after it you send a cloud of spores. Is it spores or is it something else?
Just Rot's presence kind of activates as decay tries to take hold of this thing.
This thing's unnatural form is resistant to it, at least initially, but it sort of shakes itself, and then it rushes up to you, and it tries to is going to bite you.
Shield.
Shield up, so that's disadvantage on its attack roll. That's good. That was another natural 20.
Oh.
Into an 18. Rot, does an 18 hit you?
An 18 does not.
Does not hit you. It tries to bite onto your leg, and as it tries to bite onto your leg, the shield from Vex smashes into its face, chipping one of the teeth as it kind of shakes its head, just more scraping along the bone on your body more than anything else. As it kind of like shakes itself a little bit, it's then going to just kind of claw randomly out at just a target. Happens to target you again, Rot. But this time it's just kind of a wide claw swing as it misses wide. Under 10. That is Canilos's turn. Into Vex.
So, I can tell that there's something in the way of this person. Okay. I don't really like the fact that this thing in front of me has decided to try and attack. Don't like that it's even here to begin with. So I think we're going to start. Vex is going to sort of tilt their head back first eyeing the creature from the bathroom to then eyeing the creature in way of the other door. And hearing the commotion happening behind that other door, they're going to make an assessment. They're going to make a choice. And they're going to start by bonus action, Form of Dread.
As what does this look like?
It's so sort of a moment of almost conflict arises as there is almost like a pulse from the book reacting, I would say probably likely to the very high and very intense emotion coming from Vex right now. And I just think mists, very dark mists, start to swirl around them, and they just start to look, again, very disproportionate. Their wings gnarlier as they unfurl, longer, bonier, in ways that are unnatural, and the shadows grow longer, larger, deeper. And their eyes, like beacons, piercing through the hood of their helmet.
The bindings and straps on the book stretch and tighten, almost like the book itself is trying to open up, and the pages peeling themselves apart with this smoke-like mist pouring out onto the ground like liquid before rising up and surrounding Vex.
That's for the temp HP. And then, hammer. Directly aiming for the skull of this abomination that's standing in the way.
Throwing at the Sorrowsworn or the Canaloth?
The Sorrowsworn.
Got it.
Just a second. I gotta scroll up.
You got a holy weapon up?
I do.
Oh.
29 plus 4.
29 plus 4. Abso-fucking-lutely that hits. Yeah, I mean, yes.
Cool.
Boom.
17 plus 5.
Plus the
Plus-
holy weapon.
Yeah,
5
plus whatever I get from the holy weapon.
2d8, right?
Yep. 2d8
Okay.
radiant on a hit.
Let me roll that 2d8. 14.
Fuck!
19 plus 17 is 36 points of damage with that hit. As it slams into this thing, there's a crunch as it collapses to the ground in a pile and is like spikes in the ground, slowly trying to pick itself back up. It looked like it had been injured somehow before this, and as the hammer slams into it, it like takes this thing out. Not completely, it's not dead, but it looks way worse for wear than that one hit should have done.
Is it unconscious or is it still fighting?
No, it's still fighting. It's still fighting. It just, you were kind of like surprised because that one hit shouldn't have just collapsed it from what you know of these things.
I said, stay down. Again. 25 plus 1.
25 plus 1 hits.
Does holy weapon only work on the first one?
Nope.
No, it works every
okay.
hit. Yeah. Holy weapon is insanely good.
16 plus 8.
Oh, 24.
Plus 11.
Oh my god.
24. Okay, so 24, 25.
I repeat. I said, stay down.
Describe your finishing blow.
When Vex says I said stay down, they like with almost no effort, they toss the hammer and it knocks the head right off, clean off, rolling across the floor.
Kind of rolls across the floor. The hammer, full sending, just going straight, completely, not even slowed down by the head as it just collapses. And the hammer buries itself several inches into the wall behind before returning to your hand.
I'm then going to use my movement. I'm going to move. Oh, I can't move. What are we doing? Hey, roll 20. What are we doing?
Yeah, roll 20's been having issues lately.
Hold on a second.
I got you. Should work now.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to move. Here. And that'll be my turn.
You got it. Alrighty. Vex, thank you. The situation over in the gazebo has kind of changed. The music has kind of stopped. And this whole, like, everyone's kind of, like, looking over here is, like, kind of what's going on. Like, oh, hey, you know, what's going on over there? And they're starting to kind of, like, draw a crowd a little bit. As the crowd that was watching the music is just going to, like, start walking over here and be like, oh, hey. However, the person playing the music is going to kind of jump out and kind of hop and trot along, and also kind of watch the situation and be like, hey, yo, what's going on over here? As a crowd has slightly started to form. That is... I would say the musician is kind of like looking at you all and is kind of looking at what's going on, is kind of nodding their head, and if anyone looks over at the musician, they give you a thumbs up. It is now Rot's turn.
I still have the candle in front of me.
Yes, absolutely. It's just kind of like picked itself up and kind of snapped at you a little bit. It is uninjured and has not done anything.
Perfect. Continuing with the changes that started on the previous turn, now you see, familiar by now, the side of bone spikes appear through this pale sinew as you hear the sound of cracking bones underneath. And I am once again using. Here we are.
Cool.
I'm taking the form of Primal Beast. It's with my bonus action. As with the form, apparently for now complete, of this like pale beast, Rod will slam the spiked staff upon the cannibal in front of them.
Hell yeah.
Here we are.
You are looking for
13. I assume that doesn't.
Yeah,
I assume that
not
doesn't
enough.
hit.
It kind of crashes down onto this thing's large chitinous back. Unfortunately, not enough. It is the unfortunate. You do still have hero points if you want to spend any, but it is just an attack roll, so I totally understand if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. It's fine with that. And Marsh is taking the space here. I cannot stand in that place, right?
You can stand in the same space. Marsh is a tiny creature.
Yeah, Rod will move in there, getting in between Marsh and the candle, and leaving the door, the space door open. Basically, once the stuff hits the ground, Rod will use it as a pivoting point, jumping to the side, and looks at Kazador and Hakka. I have this one. And that's it.
Well.
Gonna roll 1, 2. Fail. Success. Fail. Fail. Success. Success. That is just covering that. The Marlith, you watch as she kind of goes to step forward and bumps into the wall of force and kind of holds a hand out and kind of against it. And she kind of narrows her eyes at you, Kazador, but then a wicked smile appears across her face. As you see, she wraps her arms around her body. And it's in that moment, Kazador, you remember most fiends can teleport. But it is the moment after that you remember that there are certain fiends that are really good at inhibiting other creatures' teleportation. So as you expect this creature to blink, you see nothing happen. And then you see her, and Rot would hear her curse in Abyssal, "You bloody Yugoloth!" and look over at the Caniloth.
Good dog.
Before stepping back into the room and beginning to take out the daggers and start to smash through the wall. We're going to take that from Marla to Marsh's turn. Marsh's go. Does nothing. Xoruk, you would see coming out of the room that you were in, the torture room, wielding another one of the torture instruments, but very clumsily. Comes out and tries to stab into the Vlazok, does nothing.
Oh, buddy.
Incredible.
Marsh 2.
I want to imagine the one with me jumped on my shoulder to hit the cannon.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like swinging from tendons on your body and is like, Pirates of the Caribbean style. It is now...
So, I'm sorry for jumping in. So those old medieval torture devices that are like a long rod with like a chain attached to them and like there's a bunch of spikes. I'm imagining Marsh like trying to wield them like nunchucks and failing.
He's doing his best.
The mercenary, the main one, is going to look around. They're going to take off the grappled. They're going to rush over. Vex, you see the door open, and you see a kind of armored individual. It's gray filigreed armor with not quite the same, but a similar mask or hood on the helmet that is hiding a lot of the face, and underneath these sort of pearlescent eyes as they kind of open the door and then immediately shut it. Before they step up, turn towards Xoruk, you would see this strange looking sigil on the ground. It is infernal in nature, and that's the only thing you can really parse about it, as they lift up their weapon and begin to smash the weapon down on the floor where this sigil is carved into, just repeatedly, like destroying the symbol. And they're spending their whole turn doing that. Xoruk.
Xoruk, kind of grabbed by this thing, is going to keep swinging at it best he can.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 12.
12, miss, unfortunate.
24.
24, hit.
For 8 piercing, non-magical.
You'd get the sneak attack as well because of Marsh, right?
True.
True.
Oh, yeah.
True, you would.
Hmm.
8 more.
That's pretty
8 more
good.
damage. You got it.
Oh!
Absolutely. The Xoruk special.
Let's go.
For 10 more. That is Xoruk's go.
Alrighty. Do-do-do. The creature in front of you, Xoruk, is with its first attack is actually going to attempt to knock you to the ground. So I need to roll me an opposed strength check.
Oh, sorry.
Or
That was
athletic.
safe.
This would be athletics. So
Athletic.
if it's functionally, yeah, you keep
29.
that roll. Yeah, absolutely, totally fine. Beat this thing's 23. As it tries to smack you to the ground, but you are a little too with it for that to quite happen yet. But it is that as it tries to smack you to the ground, it is then going to just sort of give up on that and just try to gore you again. You are injured,
Asshole.
so it does have advantage. And ooh, that was cocked, but it was a cocked nat 20, but it was cocked for a reroll. That is unfortunately another 27 to hit you,
That's it.
and that is going to deal. Sorry. Seven, 10, 15, 17 points of damage.
All right. Xoruk's down.
No.
As it slams you into the ground, this individual just kind of smashing the ground in front of you. It is then, because this thing doesn't know better, it is not smart, it is just protecting and defending and attacking. It's going to use its stomp action on a prone target.
Oh God.
That's a 22. Two
That's a
failed
crit.
death saves. It is now.
Ooh,
Hakka,
things
you're
are
up.
good. Things are getting dicey. Let's see. How much movement we got? Oh God. I don't think I can. Can I open the door from here?
I will say you can just kick open the door.
Yeah,
full
Hakka
action,
just-
you're
yeah.
running, and as you're going to a skidding stop, you just bust open the door. It wasn't really locked or anything. They just opened it and just shut it really quickly. So the door just goes slamming inward, and you see the armored individual who is still bringing the weapon down on the floorboards, just destroying something.
Do I see Xoruk?
I think you can just see. I think with the timing of this, you kick open the door right as Xoruk gets gored, lifted up in the air, and you hear him slam, thud into the ground, and a crunch as this thing's paw goes up and onto the back.
That's the sound of a ribcage breaking. Let's put it back together. Heal. I'm gonna cast this at level 8. So
You got
get 90 hit points back.
Let's go.
Heck yeah.
As a searing pain rushes through your body, Xoruk.
Congrats,
Your
you're conscious
every-
for this.
Every cut, every wound that you had sustained, every fracture that had happened, all at once you feel the pain of wounds knitting up, and there is an intensely uncomfortable feeling across your body, but you are alive to feel it.
Yippee.
And Hakka just roars into the room, just and then that's my action. I don't really have a bonus action spell besides holy weapon, so I could bonus action Hungry Jaws, but I'm out of movement and nothing's within biting range. So
Yeah, there's some bones on the ground if you really, really want.
No, I don't want to bite. I don't want to bite bones where I don't know where they've been. You know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Kazador.
That's unsanitary.
Kazador, you're up.
Okay. I hear that's the sound of ribs getting broken, and I don't like that.
And then being put back together.
Yeah, Kazador's just going to rush in here. Assess the situation. Okay. Lightning bolt.
I think the mercenary is like
Lightning
bolt. The mercenary is like just finished lifting their weapon out of the ground. They have this kind of hooked longsword that has a protrusion on the end, kind of like an axe at the end of a sword blade, that they're just like lifting out of the floorboards, and they look over towards you right as your hand crackles with copper lightning and arcs across both it and the creature behind it.
5th level. Dexterity saves.
5th level. Dexterity saves. That's a failure on the Vlazok and a success on the Yugoloth.
All right. That is 29, an additional 2d6, I believe.
Alrighty.
Yeah, an additional 2d6, so 38 lightning damage in total.
38 points of lightning damage. You would notice that both the... Just marking damage down. Both the bone creature on the back and either probably because of this thing's fiendish nature, the lightning almost seems to kind of arc away from them. It does still make contact with them, and they are still smoking and sizzling. But with your experience with lightning, you can tell that both of these creatures are resistant.
Gotcha. Remember that for next time.
Mm-hmm. I know you can play around with damage types, so don't feel bad using or having elemental resistance on creatures.
That's true.
But that is their turn. You start to cook them. It is now outside. We flash back outside, and the to the fight out here between the Canaloth and Rot. The Canaloth is going to keep up its assault on you. With you protecting Marsh, it's just going to attack the easiest target it can see. That's a 24 and a 15.
One hits, one misses.
The leg or the bite comes towards your leg, trying to snap onto it and crunch down. And either it's this thing's circular nature or an unnatural force in its jaws, but it almost digs straight through the external protections. You take 7 points of piercing damage. And then... God, that's high damage. 15, 22, 24 points of force damage.
Righty.
And that is this thing's turn. It is not able to really do much because you are right up next to it. But it might try to do something next turn, depending on what you do. That is...
Oh yeah, I forgot because it started its turn within 10 feet of me. I need a Constitution.
I shit you not. I rolled another nat 20 for it.
No worries.
This thing is, however, going to then actually rush to protect. It is a loyal hound, so it is going to provoke attacks of opportunity from you.
It doesn't. I use my reaction to use my.
Oh, you did
my
use
other
the
thing.
reaction.
Yeah.
It will provoke an attack of opportunity from Vex as it is trying to interpose itself between Hakka and the door.
Hammer.
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 Hammer. Hammer. Hammer. Hammer.
+23 to hit, +1.
23 to hit. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Boo.
15 +7 +7.
So 22, 29. As this thing take a crunch, cracking across this thing's chitin, causing the first visible wounds to appear on it. Vex, your turn.
How is that wall doing? The one right here.
It's doing.
Mending.
It's about, I'd say, half. It's about halfway cracked through. You could, I would say at this point, because you can't really see in there, like you can just kind of hear it. That a blade comes through the wall at this point, just like. Ching.
It's like in Killing Floor, you
I'm-
fucking drill the wall shut.
Legitimately, I did check my spells to see if I took mending.
It's a minute casting
All
time,
right.
though.
I know, but just like that, it would have been really funny.
So, I will say this: if you try to hit her through the weakened wall, you will have advantage, but she will have cover.
I have. I'm not gonna lie. I'm considering an alternative.
Take your turn. It's
To
your turn.
be
Do it
to be
like you will.
petty. But I don't think it'll work. I do not think it'll work. So that's okay. That is okay. I had to do some reading. Let's see here. You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna surprise probably everybody here. Is I'm gonna first bonus action Thunderous Smite.
Oh. Okay.
I gotta click the button. Give me just a second. Button click.
Oh, it's coming.
So we're prepping that. My lovely
What
little
level?
bonus action. Oh, we're gonna upcast it. Level 2. I'm not
Wait,
really sure. It doesn't say if anything
Yeah,
happens.
wait, does upcasting Thunder Smite do anything?
I don't think it does anything. And if
Oh.
so, I'm only gonna do it
it's
as
one
a
of- it's-
level 1.
Yeah, it's one of the. It has the best damage of a level 1 smite, but it doesn't upcast like some of the others.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay,
then no, I would just do it as a level 1. So,
Yeah, so just do it
level
as
1
level.
smite.
Yep.
But I'm sure you can anticipate what's going to happen next. Person right in front of me, creature right in front of me, is going to get a good old-fashioned bonk.
Just to be clear, are you talking about the Canaloth up here, or this is a pile of bones?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I had
that is
asked
just a
earlier if
pile
that
of
was an
bones.
actual. No, I had asked earlier if that was an actual enemy. Misunderstood.
I
Can't.
thought I had answered and said it was bones. My bad.
I might have misunderstood. It's totally fine. Yeah, we're gonna hit the thing in front of me. The thing in front of me being the Canaloth. The wall is there. The wall is doing its job.
Mm-hmm.
We'll deal with that when it's time. We'll deal
Absolutely.
with that when it's time.
That's a problem for later, Vex.
That is a problem for later Vex. Vex is very focused right now. There's
I thought about it. I was like, I think it'd be kind of funny if I put the Merilith in the bathroom so she's coming out when this all starts. Yeah, it was.
Yep.
I think
Yep.
it was a good decision.
13 + 3.
That would miss if you weren't flanking with Kazador.
Woo!
Oh.
Thank you for the generosity. All right, let's roll some damage.
You still have Holy Weapon up, by the way.
I do still have Holy Weapon, and I have Thunderous Smite.
This
That's
is
all
gonna
going
hurt.
off at the same time. Plus that for the Holy Weapon. Oof.
Okay.
Plus 2d6. Oof. That's okay. 15
Still
plus 1,
damage.
5, and 4.
21, 25 points of damage.
Not too shabby.
25, 25, 50. Okay. And then it needs to make a strength saving throw. You know how I've been rolling 20s on this thing to save? I'm sorry. Citric, it rolls a 1 for this one. As Kazador, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy.
Just
That's a
quick fix it.
23.
You hear the crack of thunder behind you, and something just tells you to back against the wall, and you, right as a Canaloth goes flying through the doorway into the room.
Gorp.
It would actually land right here. Kind of slams into the wall, skids a little bit before kind of picking itself up off the ground. One of its chitin plates is cracking and crumbling and starting to fall away from the blows it's received from Vex.
So, the flaw in the system is that there's an ally within line of sight.
You can move.
I can move. I have slight forgore. Can I move past him, or can I not move past him?
You can move through creatures as long as you don't end your turn in the same. Move through ally as long as you don't end your turn in the same space.
Now, does that negate me using a second attack if I move?
No. You attack, move, can use your second attack.
I just wanted to be sure before I made decisions.
You are all good.
So now I'm surrounded by 3. Just for clarification, 3 different enemies?
There is the Canaloth, which just got knocked into the room.
Mm-hmm.
There is the mercenary, who with the armor. And there is the creature in the corner. This on the floor is a bunch of destroyed wood now. It was a symbol that was on the floor that Xoruk saw briefly before this creature spent its entire turn destroying it.
And I don't actually know if this mercenary creature immediately is antagonistic. So I'm going to resume attacking the Canaloth.
Absolutely.
20 plus 4.
Absolutely.
18 plus 7.
2d8. Oh.
I'm so sorry, I don't know why that sent twice.
Plus 7, 14, so 14, 22, 32 points of damage. As you slam down once more on the Canaloth, it lets out a kind of weak, wet from the blow.
I am going to just briefly free action, look over, see Xoruk alive, and there's going to be a brief moment of just just a smidgen of relief before immediately stealing the self, and that'll be turn.
Yeah, I think you see him on the ground, and there's that moment of before you see him kind of shudder and move a little bit. As you kind of smash in, the creatures going, the attacking, etc., the creature that was playing music that kind of moves up that you saw, or that you can kind of see more clearly now, right? They're short and small. They're not really a large creature. They're just kind of a they'd be smaller. They'd medium sized, but maybe dwarf height, and they are like a centaur, but goat. Like a goat centaur, completely black fur, dark skin, bunch of horns, 5 eyes, and they've just got they have a instrument out, but as they played, a bunch of other instruments begin to play as they're like looking at you, Rot, and they're like, give you a thumbs up right before they're about to play, like, hell yeah, bro, get it. And as they begin to play, a bunch of music begins to...
Oh my god.
They're just nodding at you like, yeah, you got this, bud. And they kind of like shake their head at that one, like, no, that's not it. Shake it, play a different one. Play up a different song. Look at you, like, huh? This better? Okay. They begin to play music. The crowd just kind of is like, huh? As they're now watching the person play music again, but they're kind of moving in, watching the situation. Back to the top right.
Rod just looks back with a confused look on their face before turning back to the to the chaos inside. And so moving in, let me see, that is 15 to get here. Line of sight. What creatures do I see in the rooms inside from... Oh, I moved March, not myself. Here we go. From here, how many creatures are within my line of sight?
You see the blade coming out of the wall, and you can kind of see the corner of the arm. Like, you can see the flailing of the arms from the Marilith through the wall of force. You see the Caniloth picking itself up off the ground through the allies. You could also see the mercenary, and I would say you cannot see the Vlatsock.
Fair enough. The Merloth, are they a large creature?
They are a large creature, yes.
Righty. Because the chaos now moved inside of the house completely, Rod will lumber their way into the room, take take a look, spot how many of them are they, and once again punch the ground as the tendrils go rushing into the earth, and upcasting at level 7, because I don't have level 6 left, Bones of the Earth again.
Hell yeah.
I want 4.
Ceiling.
Yep. I want not just 4 here, because upcasting it, I believe I get 2 more, which would be 8 pillars.
You get 6 pillars of stone, yeah. So you get 8 total.
So 1 for this one, 1 for this one, and because I have 6 left, I want 4 underneath the Merloth. Oh, that's not. Yeah, not either. Yeah, 4 here, and I want to put another one here and here.
Alrighty, you got it. So that is going to be Caniloth Dex save. That is a double check. Sorry. Yep, that's a failure on the Caniloth. That is a success on the mercenaries. The mercenary is going to like tuck and roll out of the way. The
pillar is still sprouting there, though.
Yep, the Caniloth is now pinned. If you could draw a little pillar wherever you want them.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
That would just be helpful for knowing where they are.
So a pillar here. Pillar here. You will need to move the Caniloth on top.
Yeah.
Here. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. And 1 here.
You got it. I will need you to roll me. For the sake of this, I'm just going to say 3d100. And call high or low for each d100.
Okay. Also, because I'm casting this indoor, anyone who fails is going to not just get lifted by the pillars, but immediately get smashed against the ceiling. And
I know. That's why I'm having you roll 3d100.
Yeah. Oh no, just conveying that for the rest because last time we did this
Ah,
it
yeah,
was
got
indoors.
it.
Yeah. 3d100s.
I need you to call high or low
Oh,
beforehand.
I can do it again. I will say low for all of them. I can. Do I roll again?
Yep, just roll again. Low on all of them. It wasn't just a 50-50. It was a small-ish chance for something to have happened when you cast this. But it was increased for the Merilith. But as the bones of the earth erupt out of the ground, slamming into the ceiling, the Caniloth being pinned, the Merilith also being pinned, you see the ceiling crack a little bit under the weight of the blow. As you were rolling for the integrity of the ceiling, if you had failed, the Merilith would have literally been launched through the roof. But for now, she's just pinned, which is good for y'all. That is great. Is there any? Yeah, there is damage. So
yep, there is damage.
There is damage for. I think it's gonna be. Creature on the pillar is restrained. Restrained creature. I'm gonna say the creature who is being pinned, the larger creature, only takes the damage once because it's requiring all of the bones just to be able to do the effect.
Right.
Yeah,
Makes
I'm gonna
sense.
say it applies once.
Do I roll the same damage for both of them, or do I roll separately?
Which would you prefer?
For the 6 of experience, just the same one for both of them.
Absolutely, then do that.
Why are you not rolling? There we go. 25.
25 to each. 21. Okay, the Caniloth is like scraping, and there's a little bit of orangish blood kind of trickling down the bone spire now, as it is just full pinned to the ceiling, very injured. Its tongue is lashing about and just lashing at anything nearby. That is
my
Austin's
action.
Turn, Ron. Anything else?
No. That is my action. I still have a bonus action and some movement left. Realizing the Merilith is pinned inside and cannot move, Rod will focus on that point and move their just their general necrotic presence to that area, as I am using my bonus action to spread the gate.
Alrighty.
That means that my halo, it's no longer a reaction. It's going to happen by itself on this area here.
Alrighty. Or starts its turn there, and guess what? It's starting its turn there. That's a failure.
Let's go. That is 2d10. For 14 damage.
For 14 points of damage. You
Yeah,
hear
when-
some hacking in the other room.
Yes. You see when Rod does this, again, the tendrils are compacting and grabbing and pushing the earth upwards to fill the columns, and the tendrils do not stop as they make a mesh around the area where they are pinning the Merilith, and just starting to pulse with unsettling energy.
The Merilith is going to hold their action. This Marsh is going to double move into the room. This Marsh is going to keep attacking the thing over Xoruk.
Yeah.
Fucking get him, bro. What's your... Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a +2.
At this point, Hakka would look at the marsh coming up from behind and then the Martian there, and he's just quickly looking back and forth.
Between the two of you. I will say, with your passive perception, Hakka, there are differences between them. They are not exactly alike.
Oh.
but it's only with your like keen vision that you're able to
Yeah.
pick out some of the very small differences between them.
We'll unpack that later.
The mercenary is going to look over at the folks in the room. Look over at Xoruk in... I don't think it's a language that any of y'all speak, because it is just the language that the Yugoloths speak, and they don't really teach it to fucking anyone. So it's going to say something over to the Vlazok, who is going to just keep up its assault on Xoruk. It's going to spin the blade around a little bit and stand in between Xoruk and Vex. Actually, it would just stand right here, on top, like kind of crunching onto the wood that he's broken. Kind of look up at you, Vex. You know, it's not often that my prey comes right to me in my den. I was planning to use this fella for bait, but you came to me anyways. Makes this job a lot easier. As they rush in to attack you, Vex.
Sure.
As they rush in to attack, their eyes flare with a sparkling light, and I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Is this a spell?
Nope, it's a natural feature that they have from just being weird.
All right.
Give me just a second. I'm double checking something as well. Okay. Perfect. All right, you said wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
Make sure to add a +3 to this. 21 plus 3, 24.
Oh.
21 plus 3, 24. The whatever this effect is has no bearing on you. This creature's charm, illusion, mental influence attempts to sway you, and it meets iron resistance. You notice they narrow their eyes ever so slightly, these sparkling opalescent orbs. As they narrow their eyes, they just sneer slightly. Fine, I don't mind doing things the fun way. And is going to actually load up the attacks now, not just try to do its funny thing. That's going to be a 23 to hit, a natural 1 for a 9, and a natural 20.
Actually not a nat 20. Regular
So
hit.
normal roll. So the first hit, Vex, with the 23 is going to be 15.
Okay.
And then the second hit is 16.
That is just my temp HP and a little sprinkling. I'm fine.
So they go in, the two of you trade blows before kind of separating for a second. You, with just like a little bit of the wisps of mist around you dissipating, they ready their shield and blade, kind of prepared for whatever's to come next, as they have locked in as a mercenary. Xoruk, you're up.
All right, Xoruk is going to, I guess, try to move here. It's still within range. He's not restrained, right?
No. It tries to slam down on the ground, like on you on the ground again, and you kind of do the combat roll out of the way as you move. Like, can move where you'd like, get up as you wish.
We'll take one swing against this one.
You kip up from prone, and before this creature can notice you getting up from off the ground, you try to slip a dagger into their back, but it just against their armor.
And then second swing will be towards the initial attacker. 16 to hit?
16. With the flanking from Marsh, it does hit.
Woo!
Let's go.
6 plus 10, 16 damage.
6 plus 10, 16 damage.
And then
As just for a moment, it like looks down at Marsh, and you use that. You flip the weapon around and you drive it into this thing's bone.
Alright, bonus action, second wind. 18 health. I'll take it.
Nice, nice.
You got it. How much was that? That was 16 points of damage you did?
Yep.
Alrighty. You got it.
That
Is
is
that your
Zor's
turn?
go. Yep.
You got it. This thing is going to keep up its assault. It has one job. Hurt Xoruk. It cannot fucking do its job right now, apparently. That's a 3, a 2, and a 3 on the dice, Xoruk. The inspiration of your allies arriving to protect and save you, that extra boost you need, putting you on the fighting spirits, this thing kind of tries to come for you. You just parry the blows, dodge out of the way, whatever it is that you think Xoruk does to avoid these attacks. Hakka.
All right. Remind me, is this thing dead?
No,
Okay.
it's actually it's pinned to the ceiling, and it
Oh,
but its tongue is lashing around.
okay.
And I will say its tongue is a large, sinewy cord with a bunch of razor-sharp needle-like thorns coming off of it.
I really don't like that.
It
I
also
don't-
is like dripping orange blood, and it looks very injured.
Yeah. Oh god, I have choice paralysis. Also, are the bones of the earth, are they difficult terrain or
They're just a full-ass wall in that spot. That's why
okay?
I wanted to mark them.
Yeah. All right. I think I deal with the mook first. I'll do a sacred flame on him.
It's restrained. It automatically fails dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so for 21, Jesus Christ,
Let's go.
radiant damage.
So what does it look like as you deliver the finishing blow?
Hakka's sacred flame, to those that don't know in chat, it looks like Agumon's pepper breath. It's not like a laser.
Yeah.
It's not like a laser like guiding bolt is. So Hakka just does a little pah, as this is just a polyp of radiant fire just burns this creature. And then
Go ahead.
yeah, as I assume it just falls to like ash and
Yeah,
stuff.
it kind of turns the ash. I think you hit the tongue, and the tongue it burns like from the tongue up to the body, and then the tongue kind of hits the ground and kind of sizzles up into ash. As it does that, there's a warping sound, and the Maralith appears in the room. She held her action to teleport if the Canaloth died. As she... Good. In Abyssal, that thing's finally dead.
I look to Kazador, just, you got this situation in here.
I warned them.
You handle the leader. I'll back up Rot as I come to, I assume, a flanking position
Hell yeah.
Ooh, lovely.
and bonus action Hungry Jaws.
I love the idea of you jumping on the couch and like using that to leap onto her back, biting.
20 for
Hell yeah.
8 piercing.
Yeah.
As Hakka just sees like Kazador, Vex, and Xoruk have that room under lock. We need to get this Maralith under control as Hakka spins around and just goes for the neck on this bitch.
Yeah, you like rush up, jump onto because she's a big creature. You jump up onto the couch and use that like extra little spring to onto her shoulders and bite down into the neck, where she throws you off. You like slam into the wall, but no actual injury, just like pulling out a chunk of flesh with it. And hell yeah.
Yeah. It's a ballroom blitz.
Turn it to a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. And I was 25.
But yeah, still, even if it teleported, did you make a Constitution saving throw? Because it started its turn within my
that
area
was
of the game.
on its last turn that happened. So I'm not.
Yeah,
on
it
its last
had a
turn,
ready
it did
action.
Fail. It did fail, and I did
ready
roll
action,
for it.
sorry.
That was on its last turn. Yeah, it readied its
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, that was technically during my turn.
Perfect. I missed that. I missed that.
Nope,
Sorry,
you're,
my bad.
You're all good. You're all good.
High level combat.
I love
Yeah, yeah.
combat. It's all good. All right. Boom. Done. Hakka into Kazador.
Connor.
Yeah, I'm just reading this.
Oh, you're
real
thinking?
quick.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and now that the wall is not serving its purpose anymore, I'll just drop concentration on it.
All of that work to get into the room, and then you just drop the spell. It's so funny.
Yeah, and then
that's for a drop of blood.
yeah, this could work. I might have to occupy. Might have to occupy Vex's space briefly for this, but as the Wall of Force drops, Kazador will splay out his palm, and a beam of radiance, or a ball of radiance, will begin to build in his hand before firing out. And I cast Sunbeam.
Nice.
I'm gonna need this fucker and this fucker to make me Constitution
I'm trying to-
saving throws.
Oh, you would. You could barely do it if you just managed. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
could barely do it. Yeah, now that makes sense. You will have to occupy Vex's space, like to kind
Yeah.
of move in here. What do you do after you move in there?
Well, it depends on whether they make their save or not.
Fair enough. So that is going to be save from the Vlazok. Does actually succeed. Let's say, barely. I think your DC is
Is it
20?
Is it
No,
undead?
18. No, actually, it is not.
Not an undead. Okay.
Nope.
Interesting.
Then never mind. Undead and oozes have disadvantage on this saving throw, but I don't think either of them are undead at this point.
No, it is a 19 on the Vlazok and unfortunately, also a very high roll for the Yugoloth for a 21 on the Yugoloth.
Did either of them have magic resistance?
No. Well, actually, technically one did, but I forgot and didn't roll it, so they just rolled that naturally.
Gotcha, okay. In that case, they are not blinded. They will be taking half of this. 23 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And then
Points of radiant damage. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to bonus action quick cast a Shocking Grasp.
Alrighty.
On this guy right here.
Hell yeah.
Is he wearing metal armor?
They are, absolutely.
All right. 25 to hit for 16 lightning damage.
Absolutely.
And I'll just, at the end of my turn, shuffle back into my space.
Not expecting it to do too much damage, mostly using it for the utility. The lightning kind of coursing off of its body a little bit as you expected from the resistance, but still providing you with enough of a shock to its system to break away and back up.
Oh yeah. That's my turn.
Oh yeah. Into Vex.
First things first, I'm going to respond verbally by saying, well, obviously you didn't know enough about me. Otherwise you would have come more prepared and would have expected this. And with that, they're going to go and first off, proc Spirit Shroud, and then they're going to smack him with the hammer.
Hell yeah. As there's an eruption of spirits around you as they start to surround the individual, cutting where you cut.
Working on it.
Oh, it's coming.
Hero point.
Yep.
How dare you deny me my cool moment?
Roll 20 does that.
Hey, there we go.
+4.
Really quickly, where is that +4 coming from?
I don't know.
Probably you have-
Gotcha.
Oh, it
Apparently
says
it's from
it
Bless.
says bless.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
it's
So there
don't
might
bless.
be an
know why.
accidental bless thing ticked.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
because-
it's right there. If you look at global attack modifier in the center of the page right here, there's a little click on, click off for bless. That's why it's doing that.
Did not touch that. I don't know why
it
that's
is just-
there.
It is something. So when I make a game, I put in a bunch of like optional things that players can fuck with if they want, and so that must have just been in there when I made the game.
Fair enough. Anyway, 25.
25 it is. That 25
All
hits,
right.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So it's just like,
we
where's
got
that?
a handful of things going on here. First, because I haven't used this yet, I've been saving it. I need a wisdom save. Second, damage.
If he's got advantage on that wisdom save, no, he doesn't.
All right, yeah, mark that off because it does actually
Restore balance.
That is going to be a failure.
Alrighty. You know what that means? That means
Fish.
if I look at
Don't-
the lovely
don't-
form of dread.
Also, don't forget a holy weapon.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I shouldn't. If that was a. No, I did. That's how we got the 13 because it's the +2 2d8 plus an additional 1d8 from Spirit Shroud.
Yep. 13.
Ah,
So that's
so it's part of the
23,
3d8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I made it easier. Anyway, so with that, they're
Wait,
frightened
damn
of
it.
me until the end of my next turn, and I'm gonna hit them
Mhm.
again.
Go for it.
18.
18 just hits. Ooh, yeah, just hits with flanking. Xoruk is there.
Hooray!
That's the 2d8 plus the 1d8, and then the main damage. 10 plus 17 plus 8.
27, 35 points of damage to this individual. 5, 3, 60. You got it. Marked off as these two weighty blows come in, smacking them back one at a time, just caving the armor, denting it a bit as you hear them grit their teeth and breathe out heavily in pain.
At the very least, you could do me the courtesy of introducing yourself, and that'll be turn.
Rot, you're up.
Alrighty. Having this thing move in front of Rod, they will just look at it and say, "You attacked one of my friends." and going for a hit with the spiked quarterstaff. So
You got it. You are flanking.
Hit him with the shillalog.
Leg log.
Flanking is advantage or a plus?
+2. 16 is its armor class.
Hell yeah! So it hits.
Hits.
So damage for Shillelagh. Because I have a Chthonic Entity up, that is an extra d6 for Necrotic. And because of a Chthonic Might, I go with another 6 force. For a total of 11 on this hit.
Alrighty.
Bonus action, unarmed strike.
Hell yeah.
Smack 'em.
Yeah. Yeah. Rod smacks them across the across the face with the mace and immediately following up with a punch with the other free hand. Strike.
Kind of
Two.
into this thing's muscly, scaled gut.
Yeah. I assume that's a hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Damage. And here's the lovely thing. That's 7. Both bonuses, the Force and Necrotic, also apply to this attack.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
for a total of 17 on the punch.
17 on the punch. Tracked.
And Rod will move a little bit here. Both repositioning themselves and staring daggers at this at the Merolith with their one eye poking from within the pale sinew bone.
In Abyssal. What are you?
You're the mice.
Nice.
Get him! Get him!
What are you two talking about?
I
Doesn't understand what you're saying.
She once again a bunch of blades come out and a whirlwind appears as she is going to make 3 attacks on you, Hakka. 3 attacks on you.
Yep.
Rot. Hakka, miss. Hakka, that's a hit, I believe. Yep, 23. Hakka, 23. Hakka, 20.
Yep. 2 hits.
Rot, 25, 22, 21.
All 3 hit.
All 3 hit. Alrighty, so this is gonna deal, just for the sake of ease. Boo, 110 plus. Check that, make sure I don't mess this up. Yep. Plus 5. So, Hakka, first roll, 20 damage to you.
Owie. 1 second. We're good. Damage tracked.
It's
Next hit.
not- Oh, that's so stupid. What? It usually does the thing where I can, like, press up and it types it again, but it didn't do it for me for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not doing it.
17.
17 second hit on you. I'm just going to do my own dice now since it's not being friendly.
And we're good. Holy weapon's still up, baby.
Alrighty. Rot, on you. That is 16, 9, and 9, 12.
12. The first 2 take down my Chthonic Entity, that were 56
I forgot to put
temporary hit
D6s
points.
in there. Take another 3 damage. My bad.
Hmm?
Take another 3 damage. I forgot a couple D6s. But you were saying the
Okay.
Chthonic Entity goes down, but
Yeah, it does matter where the extra disease come in, because the first 2 hit just took me down to 0 on temporary hit points, but I still had my regular HP, so I would only be doing 1 concentration save for.
It would be, we'll just apply it at the end, so just 1 con save.
Okay, so 19 on the last one, right? 19 damage on the last one.
Yes, yeah, we'll say that.
Sick. So I need
So
to
you
do
just
one
need a 10 or
concentration.
higher.
Yeah, need concentration save. And it's going to be no.
That's a no, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Hey.
the merely threads through the white sinew, and the bones start retracting into rod's forms, and they become their usual self once again.
In Abyssal, I will cut you down to size. Hakka still, what do you guys say?
What are you two fucking talking about?
It is going to bring us to Marsh's turn. Marsh is going to turn on the fucking Marlith. Rushes up, brings out the blade, and the little like leaf blade meets one of the Marlith's blade, just ching ching. As still a miss, and that's a natural one. This Marsh trips and falls on its way to try to hit the.
No.
Oh, little guy.
That is their turn into Jabisha. All right. They are afraid of you, Vex. That's for damn sure. As they kind of like eyes go wide, they take a step backwards. You see their hand kind of shaking a little bit. And Vex, I need you to roll an insight check.
Sure. Insight. Not my highest stat, but we shall do.
Insight, it's kind of a perception, but it's also more reading them in this moment about what's kind of important to them. And you notice that they don't seem to be scared specifically for their life. Like, they're still in fighting shape. They're not like looking for a place to run or anything like that, but they do look around. Their eyes dart around the room. They stare at you for a second, and then they dart down to the like remains of the sigil that they destroyed, the wood that they're kind of standing on. Their eyes dart down to that, and then dart back behind them over towards this table over here, as if they are like suddenly aware of the situation. And you watch as, rather than try to swing at you, they point the sword over it towards that table, and they start to carve a symbol in the air with like flame, basically. As Kazador, you begin to recognize, though it is infernal in nature, a spell being cast.
I actually don't believe I have my reaction for this because I used it to restore balance.
Oh no!
Could use it to restore balance. I think you had your turn since then.
Did I?
It's only turn 3, I think.
Sure. Yeah, it's not super far into it. I will allow you to in this circumstance.
I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'll cast Counterspell.
Alrighty.
Fourth level, as I don't have any third level slots left.
Got it. Fourth level against there. So the way for everyone, quick reminder, the way I do counterspells is it's a contested check. So they roll plus their spell, the spell level, and their casting mod, and you roll plus your spell level and casting mod.
All right.
Oh,
That's a natural one, but because of Trance of Order, that is actually a 10, which makes it a 15.
Plus the spell level makes it a 19.
oh,
Against theirs, which is a 14.
Oh.
Let's go.
A spark, a brief eruption of flame, a line of fire begins to appear on the floor beneath this table, and you notice this line of fire kind of run underneath the table and towards the two of you. And as that little line, almost like a fuse going off, rushes towards the two of you. Kazador, you reach out, connect your magic to it, and fizzle it before it has a chance to fully ignite. The mercenary is going to wheel on you and kind of growl a little bit, just like... and that is going to bring us to Xoruk.
All right. Xoruk is going to again attempt to swing at the creature behind him this time.
Alrighty.
25 to hit.
Hit.
For 7 plus 5 is 12.
12 points of damage. You got it.
Second swing. 17 to hit. Sorry, 19 to hit because of flank.
Yep.
For 8 piercing.
Alrighty.
And last one is 30 to hit. For 6 piercing.
Absolutely.
That was actions and bonus actions, so that will be Xoruk's go.
Thank you, Xoruk. I always appreciate you. It is definitely looking worse for wear at this point. The scrapes, and you, though you're not fighting with your normal equipment, the sheer fury and swiftness and repetition of the attack slowly chipping away at this thing's body. Chunks of its bone have holes in it, are starting to fall off, and you notice, Xoruk, as there's some bone that is just like decorative, like it's almost horn-like and just kind of shatters, and then there's some bone that as you stab into it, there's almost like a soft underbelly, like bug-like endo body, and you realize that the bone is actually kind of an exoskeleton for this thing, and it's a little disconcerting.
The term for the shell on an underbody is called a plastron.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The more you know.
Mm-hmm.
The Vlazark is going to keep attacking you, Hakka.
And for the semantics, you get hit by this.
And for the semantics, you get
Or
hit.
being a smartass.
It's gonna go after Kazador, or not Kaz. Fucking hell, Xoruk.
Welcome to
That's
my
a
guide.
19, Xoruk. That's a 24. And I need you to, with a 19 and 24, I need you to make a strength save.
17.
17 is a success. It's once again trying to throw you around, knock you to the ground, slam down on you, and while it does gore you and like kind of its big under tusks cut into the body, sending you kind of sprawling a little bit, it's not enough to knock you down, and therefore not enough to get its third attack. But you are going to take... Oh, it didn't roll. That's weird. You are going to take... And it's still not rolling that. Okay. My roll 20 is being weird today.
Yeah, roll 20's been a little weird lately.
6, 7, so 10, 14... 19 points of damage from the first one, Xoruk.
Okay.
And then... Damn, nearly max. Not nearly max. That last one was a 1. Thank the gods. 21, 22, 27 points to damage on the second one.
Okay.
As this it's injured, it's cracking, it's starting to fall apart, but this big hulking monstrosity is just still on the rampage against you. And that is going to be Hakka. You're up.
Here, let me speak a language you truly understand. Violence! I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon at 6th level.
Oh, let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Pick him up.
Yep. Where's the fucking... There it is. Bonus action, Habushki. 20 to hit for 24 force damage.
As a turquoise T-Rex skull appears floating, it bites down into this thing's shoulder.
And Hakka pulls out hush a stack and begin swinging. Hit. Yeah, 15?
17 because you're flanking.
17 because I'm flanking?
17 because you're flanking.
For... Oh, one on the
17
dice.
just hits.
Yeah. It does have the quick thing, so I get an extra attack.
You get a second attack if you want.
Hit. At 22 for 10.
22 for 10.
As Hakka is speaking the language of beast. Violence.
Do 17 points of damage from the two attacks. Hell yeah. You got it. Absolutely. The initiative is going to wrap back around to Kazador. You're up again.
All right. I'm going to spend 3 sorcery points because I'm going to quick and twin cast Mind Sliver.
Oh. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
I'll be targeting Dog and the Mercenary.
You got it?
Weird fucking dog.
I need
Hey, that's a weird fucking dog.
int saves from both of them.
Alrighty. That is a fail on both.
Alrighty. Fail on both of them, you said?
Yep, fail on both.
Alright, they're both taking 9 points of psychic damage, and they subtract a d4 from their next save, which is coming right now. As I get back into Vex's square, and I do Sunbeam again.
Nice. Alright.
Beam!
And then... That is a failure on Dog. It is still a success on the Mercenary.
Damn.
This guy's no slouch.
Yeah.
Very well. Well, Dog is blind now,
Absolutely.
and he's also taking 26 points of radiant damage. And the other guy is not, or just taking half of that.
26 at 13. Got it.
And I will
I'm looking injured.
step back into the doorway. Well, I'll be leaving the mercenaries' threat space.
Alrighty. And we're going to come back around to the Mercenary will swing out at you.
Alright.
Their reaction, but that's a miss. That's just a shit roll on the dice. They're still kind of like, it's partially Vex there. They look back and they swing, and there's just that moment of hesitation that allows you to get away.
Excellent.
Into Vex's turn.
I'm gonna look at this person and very quickly, before I do anything else, say, you have a choice here. You can either have a conversation like civilized people, or I can bash your head in. You don't have a lot of time left. Make your decision. And I'm gonna go for the kneecaps.
Alrighty. Roll an intimidation check with, unfortunately, disadvantage.
Oh, I'm sure. It's not about the intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the intimidation. It's about
It's about the Mets.
yeah. That's fine. I don't mind a 12. Again, I'm
Yeah,
not here to
go-
intimidate
go-
you. I'm
go-
just
go
stating
for
the
the
facts. You have two choices. Either we have a conversation like civilized people, or I bash your head in. It's just a statement of fact.
Yeah, go for it.
19.
19
Plus 2.
Just hits.
Cool. Holy Weapon's still up.
Yep.
Spirit Shroud is still up. And then working on it. Also, I do need another wisdom save.
Is Form of Dread not down?
It's a feature. It lasts for what, a minute plus?
Oh, okay. So the
It's
temp
not a spell.
I thought the fear effect went away when your temp HP went away.
No, the fear effect goes down at the end of my turn, which allows me to use it again when I make a hit.
No, but what I meant was I thought that once the temp HP went away, it no longer applied the fear effect. But for now, it is fine. That is a failure again.
Okay, still afraid. Alrighty. We're gonna do it again.
Fucking do it again.
They are looking very injured from that blow. Like you said, you were swinging into the knee. You cracked, hit the side of their kneecap, and there's a wet crunch as they drop to one knee.
And for the sake of holding to my word, I'm gonna do this next hit non-lethally.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still gonna hit with all I got.
You got it.
Yep, same there. It's 21.
21. You got it. And you're trying to knock them out, you said?
Essentially make it so that they can't continue fighting.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't want to kill them. Just, if that knocks them out, that knocks them out. But no, we're done. We're done here.
Yep. And I will say, it's done here. That blow finishes it and knocks it out. However, it had prepared for this. As you crack into this thing's head, knocking it out, the canister, the silver container that it activated at the beginning of combat begins to alight with runes. And I need, as this goes around corners, Hakka, the Marshes, Kazador, Vex, the Vlazok, and Xoruk to make dexterity saving throws.
Anyone within 10 feet of me gets aura, which is a +3.
18, which is pretty good for Hakka. Uh-oh.
Eighteen is a success. Alright, so it's 12. That's 1, 2, 3.
That's a 14.
I'm gonna equate Hakka's success purely because he's behind a wall as this happens.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Kazador, so Xoruk, you take half. Xoruk, do you have evasion?
I'm pretty sure he does. Let me double check.
Yeah, double check on that because this will matter.
He does not high enough level for it yet.
Not high enough level for it. You got it. Oh my god, and I forgot about the marsh buff. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's a lot of ones. Y'all got away with a lot of ones. That is 41 points of fire damage to Kazador, the Vlazok, which is incinerated in the blow. Both of the marshes are turned into piles of blackened,
No.
I guess, plant matter, for lack of a better term. And as the smoke clears from the delayed blast fireball that went off,
Oh.
the body that you had knocked out, Vex, is melting into ichor. as this was probably the backup in case this happened.
Sorry, was that half on a success?
It is half on a success, so that would be 20 damage to Xoruk, 20 damage to Hakka.
Okay. Holy weapon is still up.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Still up. Top of turn, Rot.
You said the march here is just reduced to a small pile.
A pile of blackened plant matter.
Yeah, Rod looks at that, still with some hope in their heart about doing something about it, and will slide to this side and yell to Hakka, "Cover your eyes!" And I am going to cast... Where you have? Erupting Earth at level 5.
Erupting Earth at level 5. You got it.
So that is a 20-foot cube. Trying to avoid Marsh, it's going to be here.
Marsh is dead.
Yeah. You got it.
Tell that to Rod.
Oh no!
All right. That is a failure on the save, actually.
Oh, wonderful. So that is going to be 5d12 of
All right.
bludgeoning. Right. 5d12 for a total of 37.
As shards of stone erupt from the ground, spiking into the monolith. 5. All right. Is that your turn?
Not yet. And you see as the energy erupt, just conducted through Rod's staff into the ground that just exploded that area of the house. Doesn't stop, and they keep building up as they walk back because it's difficult terrain. I can only move back, I believe, up to here. Yes. Back to the position. And with my bonus action, I want to use... What do we have it? I love forgetting when I have my things. Bringing up Radiant Consumption.
Alrighty. If you would like, and I will say that this, I will allow you to bring that up, but if by the end of this turn you do not want to keep it up, I will not make you spend the ability.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is as the shards go, you see the monolith kind of lean over a little bit to like look in the room, go, oh. And then in very broken, like, sigil common, I leave now. Job done. And begins to stow the blades. And is going to use action to teleport. Whoop. And literally, like, Blades just kind of shink, and just begins to walk down the street, like, very casually. Right, as you kind of look over your shoulder and look back at the monolith, she just kind of waves at you as she's leaving. Huh?
It's like the wolf and that dog in that one Looney Tunes cartoon where they clock out for the day.
And as she leaves, the tension in the moment kind of fading as you realize, with her kind of walking away, nothing is actively attacking you. We're going to take a very, very quick break for me to go to the bathroom here. We're going to be ending pretty shortly after this, but I do need to use the restroom before we finish up here.
Me too. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
This bitch took a shit, broke a wall, and then left.
Then left.
Truly.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here.
Exactly.
Well, I hope you're all having a fantastic session today, everyone. Hope you're enjoying. As we will shortly continue with this pulse-pounding episode of Kazador's Guide to the Cosmos.
I know I'm enjoying it. I hope you
Hell
can
yeah.
too. We had some pretty solid rounds in here.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice stacking from Rot.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. Is the term
I'm back.
power play applicable here? Because I feel like that's what Kazador did the entirety of the time he was here.
Oh, yeah.
We just showed up and was like, "Hey, fuck y'all."
Excuse me, that's our Xoruk. Could we have it back, please?
I just like the little shootout with Kazador jumping in and out of cover to fire spells.
Yeah, yeah. I was mentally going, no, you can. My feet are ample real estate. That's fine. Go for it. I can
did
move.
get bloated. Who's the third Connolly I've heard you play? Rowan, there's Wolfgang, and who's the last? Oscar from the latest Ravenloft.
Haven't you
They're
played
growing.
Elliot as well?
I have played Elliot, although that was not a streamed thing.
Ah.
Indeed.
The family grows.
I return.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
I will grab myself some agua.
Yeah.
Agua!
Don't forget to stretch your water, drink your legs.
I will.
Very important.
I have pretzels.
Good.
Ooh.
I've got peanuts.
I don't have food, but I've got tea.
I could use some tea.
Nod, nod.
How you doing, chat? How's it going?
Having a fun time?
All right, I gotta ask, how many animals do we have helping out here? I got one.
Mine are outside the door.
Beanbag is caged up.
How's he doing?
Good.
Glad to hear.
We gave him some antibiotics this morning. It's scary because I have to use a needle.
Mm.
Then again, like it's good that it trusts you to do that at home, because driving there to get the vet do that, just the travel alone would be exhausting for Beanbag, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's very stressful. We have to get him in a cat carrier, and then he's in the car, and he's not at proper temperatures.
Meg says, "What the fuck?"
So they were like, "Here's 10 needles. You can stick them in your freezer."
Yeah, I've had to drive on the highway with a cat on my on a box. They are not happy with that.
Oh no, not
Well,
at all.
I don't need to dox where I am, but this vet is a ferry ride away from me, so I have to drive to the south end of the island. I have to get on a ferry. I have to drive another 30 minutes. So it's like an hour and a half from door to door. It can be 2 hours if the ferry takes forever. So. Well, yeah.
Do you have any fur children, Citric?
I
Or
have not.
scale? Oh,
I am just by myself.
a single orange peel.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I can barely take care of myself. You want me to take care of another living thing?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
a risk.
Yeah, okay.
What if you got a little goldfish? You're orange, they're orange.
There's a kinship
We
there.
are
I can
here?
see it. Yes,
Mhm.
we are.
Very hands off. Though tank's got to be clean, but yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have a Zan?
The thing is that
I'm here.
I jump a lot between like my place and my parents because I tend to visit. So any pet like should be able to withstand like being a week to 2 weeks alone at a time.
Yeah.
So even then, like fish, that becomes a problem
Mm-mm-mm.
because I can't take the aquarium with me.
Yeah.
What, you don't want to bring an aquarium on a plane?
My car, different. I don't know if it's worse.
How would you feel about an aquarium on a boat? I feel like there's just something really ironic about that.
Yeah.
Now, I see the thing about not having an aquarium in the car, but I've told this story. I don't know if on stream before, but there was this one guy from Poland that moved to Spain, to Barcelona, and he liked to fish, and he was angry that the local fish were just smaller in general. So what the guy started doing is bringing catfish in the back of his trunk. Like he fit an aquarium back there. And visit by visit to his home, he will bring a catfish or two with him and release them into the wild. And by himself, he fucked up that entire ecosystem. That river is not the same anymore.
Yeah.
The catfish have displaced so many local fauna.
I linked it in I linked it in our Discord. You can bring a live lobster through TSA.
I believe that.
Interesting.
A live lobster is allowed through security and must be transported in a clear plastic spill-proof container. A TSA officer will visually inspect your lobster at the checkpoint. We recommend that you contact your airline to determine your airline's policy on traveling with your lobster before arriving at the airport.
Cut off the distractions.
Okay,
From the last little bit of the session that we get today with the lobsters. I think that'll be the last bit we get in before we come back. Does anyone need any extra time?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm also good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case,
Zen,
returning
are you
to
back?
the moment around you. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that.
I'm here.
Okay. Sorry, I missed you.
And of course, you're welcome to stop her. She's not like running away or anything. She's just literally just walking down the street. But as the situation around you starts to settle, the literal smoke starts to clear. Rot, I think the first thing that you do is turn and look over at the smoldering remains. And before you have a chance to move, before you have a chance to really worry, a little... and it begins to almost suction off the floor. A little head begins to form as it seems to slowly begin regenerating.
Yeah. Rod runs back then and tries to scoop what's left of the little guy.
A little
That
mouth
is-
forms out of the muck. Just...
What?
It's
It's being reincarnated.
don't know. I haven't seen them done this before. Are you okay?
It doesn't really respond. It just sort of... It's like an arm slowly reaching out and like forming into a thing. It has
Let me
if
try
a
something.
lemure was kind of black-green in color and handheld in size.
Does the spare the dying spell fizzle out?
Doesn't even seem to like connect. It seems like
Yeah.
this creature is not dead. And now that you're watching it, Hakka, roll a nature check.
Oh god, this, bit of a stretch for Hakka, but soft 20.
You have some experience in the jungles of Chol, and you have seen creatures akin to this before. Not probably the exact same kind, but the Vegapygmies of Chol
Vegapygmies?
are known for their regenerative properties. Generally, fire is something that will put one of these things out. You're not sure why he's still able to reform and reconstitute after the fire specifically, but the way it's reforming is immensely similar, almost identical to what you've seen before.
This marsh is more resilient than the kind I have seen. Very peculiar. And I say this marsh because it appears there's multiple of them. As Hakka would guide you into the next room, and I guess the other marsh would be kind of reconstituting itself as well.
Yeah, the Yugoloths melt into ichor and disappear from this plane.
I see, we're taking a prisoner.
I don't think
Vex
we
is-
are. There's no one here.
Oh, wait, I thought the guy was knocked unconscious.
He exploded.
No, it exploded.
Oh, okay, fair
When he
enough.
exploded.
Oh, okay, sorry, I missed that. Well, I didn't miss the explosion, but I thought I missed him for some stupid reason. Never mind. Retcon what Hakka just said.
Being reassured with the current state of Marsh, reassures somewhat. Rod looks at Kazador. The other one is fleeing. What do we do?
Leave it. We must find somewhere safe.
Okay, how is Xoruk?
Allow me
find
to
out.
check.
Before you get, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cut you
go.
off.
No. Yeah.
Because Vex is gonna beeline across the room, and if you'll allow it, Zan, envelop Xoruk in a giant yet gentle hug. Very, very, very tight.
Good to see you too, Vex.
These bastards. How much did they do on you?
Messing a tooth to two. Fingernails, I think, but they didn't get anything out of me. I was able to get something out from them, though. They're searching for you, Vex.
Yeah, that was made very apparent. They crossed a line, though. Make no mistake.
I just realized I could revivify him if you want.
I get the distinct feeling they're trying to cover their tracks. I have
Don't
no
waste-
doubt in my... Go for it.
Kazador was just going to say, don't waste your diamonds. I'm not sure it works on fiends anyway.
And if I'm to be perfectly honest with you, I have no doubt in my mind, if they're prepared for this, then you're going to need that where we're going.
Very well.
Xoruk will kind of stand up straight and give a military salute. Xoruk of Shra'kt'lor. Ready and reporting for service, Commodore.
Most of you, anyway.
Yeah.
Can I quickly medicine check Xoruk? Just like diagnose what's been done to him?
Yeah, roll a medicine check.
Oh my god, a 12. That's terrible for Hakka.
There is a lot that's been done. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell more than just general wounding because of the heal that you did earlier. It did seem to emergency bandage a lot of the more serious stuff, and it's difficult to kind of see the general body state after something like that. It sort of covers up a lot of the external wounds.
All your limbs are intact, but be light on your feet.
I think just with your perception and giving him a general check over, there'd be like the faintest whiff of alcohol, but that's about it.
They poisoned him. What is our next step, Vex? Or Kazador?
We shouldn't waste time here. We've garnered enough attention as it is.
They know we're here. And now they know that we have made our presence known intimately. We better look alive. I have no doubt in my mind there's more. They're going to be on our trail. We need to play smart.
Can you help me search for my Vex? I don't know if they kept him here or not.
Of course.
Well, they're there.
Investigation.
Oh yeah, Hakka with an investigation of 20. Yeah,
I'm looking for Xoruk's stuff, not necessarily because Hakka doesn't know what this table's about. He didn't see the fireball thing happen.
There are a bunch of singed papers and parchment on the top that are mostly ash and or incinerated, crumbling into bits, but kind of just tucked on the floor in a pile, wrapped up with just a burlap sack, is Xoruk's equipment. Armor, weapons, leather, everything. It's all just in a bag.
Here you go. I'm overjoyed to see you in one piece.
He sort of nods and starts re-equipping his effects and putting on his armor.
What that's going on. Rod will be on the front casting mold earth to make a path out of the building because all of that is now difficult terrain. After basically,
terrain. So
it exploded.
It back up. Yeah. Vex, as you go to move, kind of follow Xoruk, there's the kind of clunking of wood beneath your feet, the kind of as you kind of crunch down on the remains of the destroyed floorboards.
Is the kind of crunching you're describing like this is going to sound like a weird question and I hope I'm not wasting time, but is there something off about it? Like,
so do you if you look down at the floorboards beneath your feet, they are definitely different in the sense that there's a bunch of lines running across them, like red light, like this was very clearly something that was destroyed. And but they aren't like crunching more than just, these are pieces of wood that you're stepping on.
Yeah, it's not like there's something weird and abnormal directly underneath them.
No, not directly underneath them. No, it just looks like the thing that was odd about it, the thing that was destroyed, was this symbol on the floor. How much do you inspect the floor? Is it just a quick glance?
No, I mean, that obviously was important and it was destroyed, even though Vex doesn't necessarily know.
Very intentionally, yeah.
Yeah, Vex doesn't necessarily know who destroyed it or what it originally was, but obviously, it's here and this is a torture room, so they're gonna take a peep.
I mean, Xoruk, one of the first things he saw coming to was the individual like shattering it into pieces for their turn. And as you kind of examine it and start to kick the pieces of wood apart, you start to notice a pattern. There is probably, if you were to kind of put the pieces back together, if you were to recreate the symbol, you do feel like you would probably be able to learn what this was.
Kazador,
Yes.
you seem to have the most prowess with the magical and the magically inclined. And Vex is going to gesture, like they're going to pop their head into the other room, gesture for him to come here and point. I think this is something probably of magical nature. I couldn't tell you exactly what it is, but I have the distinct feeling we have enough parts here that if we really wanted to take the time, we might be able to determine what this previously was.
Potentially.
After all,
all of the pieces are here, correct?
Yeah, you could, because they've been shattered and the floorboards have been broken, it would only take prying up a couple of them to just like literally scoop these four and like take them with you. You could just like grab it and run.
We shouldn't linger, but let's take these with us.
all right, fair enough. And they will put it in their bag.
Reach down. A couple floorboards need to be like broken and scooped up, torn off, snapped, and kind of shoved.
Easy.
I think Xoruk, as you're putting your stuff on, you either hand or Vex, you grab the burlap sack and start shoving the pieces of wood into that, kind of cinching it closed.
Mm-hmm.
We can return to the puzzle whenever y'all want, as you have the pieces for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's leave this place.
Very well.
Agreed.
Hakka would
Thank
grab
you.
the other marsh if Rot didn't grab the other marsh.
Thank you.
I don't think
Sorry, what did
Go
Zan
ahead,
say?
go ahead, Zen.
No, that was it. He was just saying things.
As if there was ever another choice. And there's like a very... It's not half-hearted. It's more like the kind of smile that someone gives when they have a lot of really complicated emotions. And they offer you a very sincere smile.
He'll smile back, but definitely looks out of it like he hasn't rested in a while.
We're not out of the tundra yet.
And as one by one you exit the building, not quite out of the woods, but once again reunited as a whole, crew back together within the city of Sigil, now with a new lead, leaving the hive and the hideout, Xoruk saved, to a bit of applause as you leave. The goat centaur bard just kind of gives y'all a clap, and the people who are kind of like watching in the background just kind of half-heartedly join in, and they kind of give you a little bit of like a bow, and you walk off into the city. And that is where we're going to leave it for today.
Alrighty. Good stuff.
We did it.
We are back.
We
We
did
did
it. The home wrecker is complete again.
We really. I'd like to imagine as we all walk out of the place, it just collapses.
Yeah, the
truly
bones of the
wrecking
earth
balls.
just like
The roof,
only
all
thing
the
left
walls.
standing-
Just...
the only thing left standing are the bones of the earth.
Let's hope that truly was their house and not something they'd commandeered.
Do landlords exist in Sigil?
Just,
Whoops.
just the one, I think.
Which one? Oh, right. Which landlord?
Yeah, she's got her own way of evicting tenants.
The land, not lord. The landlady.
Lady, she's a lady. Should we call her a lady? She won't kill us if we call her a lady.
If the Lady of Pain is coming for your rent, like, you better have it.
Hey, just wait until y'all learn about the time where the Lady of Pain went, that human's really cute, to literal Odysseus.
Whoa, whoa, Lady of Pain.
Some of the Lady of Pain lore is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Truly incredible stuff. Well,
Just think.
with that, we're going to call an end to this somewhat shorter session here, but thank you all for stopping by. We saved Xoruk.
We did it!
Well done.
All right. Let's go around the horn and de-introduce ourselves. Starting with... TheropodArt.
Hi, hello, it's me, ya boy, TheropodArt. I got this little thing going on. It's a little GoFundMe. My lizard was really sick, and there's still medical stuff I gotta pay for, so there's the GoFundMe if you want to help with that. Other than that, if you liked this D&D stuff, we do it on Tuesdays. We do it on Tuesdays, Eve of Ruin. It's really fun.
If you like Zan, if you like Connor, if you like Pharaoh, go watch that. Which, if you're watching this, you probably are watching that, but like, do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the right channel.
Yeah. Same bad time, same bad place. But other than that, Blue Sky, Tumblr, Fur Affinity, all TheropodArt, Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see those. I promise I'll get up to uploading consistently and streaming consistently. It's just life has been one curveball after another lately, but things should knock on wood be mellowing out soon. So keep your eyes peeled. That's me. Oh, and we're doing the art stream after this, right, Connor?
Correct.
Yep.
Yee, that's why we're ending now.
Hence we're ending early.
Yep.
Yes, up next we've got XanillisGrimm.
Hello, that's me. We are somewhat of a time crunch. We got a lot of streams coming up for Connor and Thero, so I will keep it short. I'm in a lot of TTRPGs. If you want to see which ones I'm up to and when I'm doing them, check my Blue Sky. It's XanillisGrimm. That's me.
All right. Up next we've got Citric King.
Hello, I'm Cedric. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Cedric King, everywhere being mainly Blue Sky, then stuff like Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter if you want to see that account. And yeah, things have been a bit quiet on my end, a lot on my plate, so haven't been able to post much, but as always, keep an eye out and you will see what I cook up. Other than that, yeah, that's me.
Right on. Up next we've got Tixdixl.
That's me. Find me all over the internet at Tixdixl. Saturday this week we got No Love War Extra over at Burnout Vaughn's channel. Monday we've got more Deltarune at the Amusing Thalia's channel, and that's all I got for this week. Thanks.
And speaking of Amusing Thalia,
Hi, I'm here on Fridays. My channel Mondays. Things on Sundays. Things on Thursdays. Bye.
and you're already here for me, so you already know what it is. We'll be setting up before long here, probably within the next 10 minutes or so, over at twitch.tv/theunexpectables for our fan art showcase. And then if there's time after that, we'll be going over to Friday Funhouse and playing some Repo. And
I love this song.
Yeah, so good.
Okay.
that's about it for me. This episode of Kazador's Guide was brought to you in part by Beard Sorcery, as well as Bones Coffee Company. Use code DistortionDevil to get 10% off when you're checking out online in either of those sites. And thank you all so much for stopping
Beard
by.
coffee.
Bone that
Beard
beard.
Coffee, indeed.
Imagine if they made a Bones of the Mountain coffee.
Ooh.
Ooh, that'd be good. That'd be good.
I mean, I guess Bones of the Earth. That is kind of.
The Misty Mountains beans.
Beans.
You know dwarven coffee. That shit's bitter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I want
Songs
to try
end.
them.
We're out of here. Have a bye.
Have a good bye,
See you.
everybody.
Goodbye.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.